Good morning, guys. Just got ready, about to head out. Aria's in the other room. I just went to my husband. I put like the ears on her, but she's like totally not into it. There she goes with her milk. So I'm just gonna show you like my outfit. I touched upon it last night, just to see how the like decal work looks relative to like the rest of my body. So like here's like the Baymax, wearing some jean shorts. So I'm gonna flip the camera around. So this is what we're working with. Have some shorts on, very classy footwear right there. I'm just gonna change into like tennis shoes later. But while like we're inside our room, I just tend to like wearing shoes rather than walking on the floor of hotel rooms. Yeah, so this is a white shirt, the decal of the Baymax, and then there's Miss Aria with her Baymax shirt and milk, having the Disney Channel on to distract her while that happens, and then Eric's just getting ready in our bathroom. So I'm gonna take this time to quickly go over what's in our room. Just turn on the lights. Okay, excuse like all the mess, but basically what I wanted to talk about was this is what our slumber pod looks like. And then we have the pack and play inside. So it's pretty dark, you can see. This is the front panel that you can zip up all the way. And then we have our hatch right here. We have like this like baby monitor that's more old school. This connects through Bluetooth. We do have one at home. It's like Wi-Fi. That's our main one that we use at home. But we've always had like issues, or like it's kind of been a hassle trying to like connect it, especially when we're off our Wi-Fi and traveling. So we just bought like a cheaper version of a baby monitor. And so the monitor is charging right now, and that's like the receiver that the parents would like hold on to while the baby's like in there, and the camera's placed inside here. And then down there you can see like, let me zoom in a bit, that's where like the fan is, and we have like the cord running to get plugged in. And then here's the taller bed, the blow up toddler bed, has the gray mattress already inside of the frame, so you can see like these like raised portions to keep like the kid in if they're like rolling around and all of that. But that's kind of our situation. We have like, we bought this also, or to have like kind of a charging station. It came like with 4 USB ports and like some other outlets, and then it's like an extension cord. So this is what the black and white cord. So if we needed to kind of reach further out from the wall, we can have that. Yeah, this is kind of a room setup right now. Dirty laundry in the corner, but this is like the bathroom. It's just a shower, a toilet, and like a single sink. And once Eric gets changed and all of that, we can head out. Yeah, you see Aria? Okay, you want to hold it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, here you go.
Looks like you took care of
Hi guys, checking in again. So Eric right now, he's checking in for a virtual queue for the Guardians ride, and after he's done, I'll do rider swap, where I'll just have to scan my badge or like my magic band through the lightning lane, and they'll let me go to that line. So we started our morning with, I guess the first ride we went to was Figment, and that was kind of cool. You know, very like low-key. I think I would recommend it for kids. But then after that we went to the Finding Nemo ride. It's not like the Crush, Talk with Crush, the sea turtles, like the Nemo ride. And I didn't know that they had like a full-on aquarium in the in that area, so it was cool. We got some good videos of Aria. I was like holding her, and we were watching the dolphins like jump out of the water and go back into the water multiple times. And so I think Eric was able to get some videos of us with that. So I'll kind of add it in the B-roll and kind of so you guys can see what I'm like talking about. After that, we stopped for lunch. We went to the China area, pavilion, I don't know what you call it, but we went to get lunch there, try to see if we can find some things with part of the like festival of holidays. I'm trying to get her to nap. We're walking around in circles, but after lunch it was cutting it close to our Lightning Lane reservation for Ratatouille. We made it just like at the end of our Lightning Lane like hour block, and we're worried that we would miss it, so we're trying to like rush in. But I think what I've heard before is that even if you do miss your window by a few minutes, they'll let you still ride it. Or there's other I think the cast members are pretty forgiving for that. So Aria didn't like that ride as much. She seemed kind of scared for the last like 20 minutes or so of the ride, which was a little unfortunate. But she liked leading up to it. Like she saw like the little carts with the mouse faces on them, but she hasn't like watched Ratatouille, so she doesn't really know that movie. The only thing she really knows are like the classic Disney characters like Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Daisy, Donald. But aside from that, and Goofy, aside from them, like she doesn't really know anyone else. The only thing she has watched that is part of the Disney is just like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, so whoever's in there she kind of knows. So after we finished Ratatouille, we went to get our virtual queues. So I'm like standing right outside, let's see, of like where the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. So you have like the spaceship. I don't really know the name of it. Eric probably does. So while I'm waiting for him, I'm just walking around in circles just outside of the ride, trying to get Aria to take her nap. She was falling asleep while we were going over to the Ratatouille ride, but I think like she was about to doze off when we picked her up to go ride it. So hopefully she's still able to take a nap. If not, after this we might just go back to her room and have her nap there, but I don't know how successful that would be. And if though she is able to nap here, we'll just kind of like walk around some more and try more of the like festival of holiday foods that they have. So just going to wait until Eric comes back and probably check in a little bit later. I forgot to also add on, we do have a Lightning Lane for Frozen later tonight. So when our time to book that came, I was actually just refreshing until the time got pushed forward because we have dinner reservations at 5:30. So our Frozen Lightning Lane is at, I think begins at 7:30. And so since we have like an hour gap, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to like make it back in time. Plus there's Harmonious that we want to see tonight. So after that, I think that's our last Lightning Lane actually. I was hoping to get Test Track, but they ran out. So I guess with our Genie Plus, we only used it for like two or three rides. And I still am able to book one right now, but a lot of the rides are just really short wait times. So I'm just gonna wait until Eric comes back to see what he wants to do. So I guess for Epcot, in a way, Lightning Lane was worth it for us, or like Genie Plus was a little bit worth it for us because we were able to kind of take our time, not worry about waiting in line too long. Plus, like since we have Aria, we had time to just go get lunch, and then there's the flexibility of going back to our room if we wanted to, and like knowing when we could do that. Of course, like we can do that anytime, but I think it's more of like we want to try to maximize out our day, and I think I felt like a little bit less stressed out compared to other times where we did like Disneyland or California Adventures without like any type of like lightning lane like feature. And so it could be worth it, but I think like also the week that we're here is supposed to be one of the less busier ones, although our Genie Plus price was $20 each person, and I think the lower end is $15. Sunday, the day before, it was $17, so I don't know if that really says anything, but their prices are supposed to be more expensive for days that are in higher demand, where they see more traffic. So maybe we'll book like another lightning lane since Aria is napping. So she probably fell asleep like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 minutes ago, and we're just going to, like, there's like the sun glare, but we're just going to kind of play it by ear and see how the rest of our day goes. It's much later now. We're back in our room. It's just a little bit past midnight, and so I just kind of want to recap the day and end the vlog. So after we rode Guardians, we went back to the hotel to actually change for our reservation at Topolino's Terrace. But yeah, I liked the Guardians ride. I expected there to be like a drop, but there wasn't. It was a lot more of just going around, like the track was like going around circles, like fast. So that's kind of like what you would expect. Just not really a drop, so if you're worried about that, be rest assured, there's no drop. And yeah, so afterwards we came back to change because dinner at Topolino's Terrace has a dress code, although I don't think it's that like strict, because people that were also dining there didn't seem like they probably could have wore what they wore to the parks, but we just wanted to kind of be respectful of the fact that they wanted to, like, you know, require one. So I just like packed a dress, really simple. Maybe I'll like show you real quick. So I just bought this dress. It's just like a little bit, goes a little bit past my knees. It's like a navy color. Has pockets, which is key when I buy dresses. I try to find ones with pockets because then I can just fit things inside. And then Eric just wore like a polo with jeans. And then for Aria, I just had her in like this cute like green romper that I got like from Target. So there wasn't really much of a, like, you know, it's not like too dressy, but it is, you know, a little bit more than just jeans and a t-shirt. So Topolino's Terrace dinner was pretty good. I'll like insert some footage. And I ordered the lobster linguine, and then for Aria they had a kids menu where I got the rigatoni with like some type of tomato sauce, and Eric got the filet with a side of scallops. So dinner's good. Aria liked the linguine more than the rigatoni that she got. Oh, and with her meal she had some fruit and a vanilla, I think, yeah, vanilla gelato. So she just ate like a few spoonfuls of the gelato before she was like, I'm done. And then we just finished it, or like Eric ate some of it. And we had a really great waiter. At least I thought he was really good. You know, very attentive to the fact that like Aria has like an egg whites allergy, so wanted to make sure that things were safe for her to eat, and so I really appreciated that. Also, we had got like a special kind of like autograph from Mickey. So the waiter was saying like, oh, Mickey and Minnie are sleeping right now, but he'll wake them up to like draw her a little picture and like write a little poem for her, because he asked us if she was turning 2, and I was like, yeah, she's turning 2 on Wednesday, which is like in 2 days. So it was just drawn on the kids menu, and you know, she seemed to like thought it was special, so it was nice of him to do that. I know that a lot of people go there for like their like breakfast or brunch, because it's like the most talked about like character dining breakfast place. Unfortunately, that wasn't in the cards for us, but for her birthday, we are going to go to Chef Mickey's for character dining. So I'm excited for that. She'll be able to get to see all the classic characters that she knows of. Today we didn't see too many. We saw Daisy, which right after we got off the Skyliner, she was able to, we lined up and she was able to just kind of say hi, take some pictures, and then later on we saw Winnie the Pooh. So it seems like she doesn't like the Skyliner very much. Every time she sees that we're going towards it, she wants to be carried, doesn't want to sit in her stroller. We're probably going to take it a few times since it's like so easy for us to get to places with the Skyliner. But hopefully we'll see if she'll like warm up to the Skyliner. Another thing is after dinner, we went back to Epcot to do our Frozen ride. So it was actually broken down, and waited maybe like 5 extra minutes or 10 extra minutes for it to be up and running again. So I really like that ride. I can see why it's like popular and a lot of people want to see it. And then after Frozen, we just kind of walked around, tried some foods for the festival holidays that's going on right now, and then stayed for Harmonious, which Aria somewhat enjoyed, but I think the fireworks did kind of scare her a little bit. So I was like, had to carry her the whole time, but she was clapping and like still watching the fireworks even though it was a little bit loud. So it was something she slowly adjusted to as the show was progressing. It was at this time after the show ended, we were going to like, you know, I had to go change her, and we realized that I left her changing like clutch at Topolino. So I'll have to call them tomorrow and see if they can find it or if someone claimed it, and if so, how I can get it back. Whether I have to go there to pick it up or someone can send it to my room. I feel like I've heard that that was some type of service that Disney World does, but I'll find out tomorrow. I'll let you know, assuming that they found my like changing clutch. Luckily tomorrow it's Animal Kingdom, which we don't think will have too stressful of a day. I did actually buy the Genie Plus for it. There's not that many rides, but again, I just wanted to try it out to see how it will work for each park. And they do have a dinner reservation at Tiffin's, I think at 5:45. But the park closes early at 7, so maybe that night we can also do other things to kind of pass the time or just relax at the resort. Maybe we'll hit up the pool since it's usually still warm. But yeah, lots of options, and we'll just take it hour by hour and see how the day goes. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully it'll be, you know, a lot more vlogging. I know that this is a little bit new to me, so I'm not really doing like a lot of clips on the go, but more like recaps like this, or whenever there's downtime, like if we're doing a rider swap and I'm just kind of sitting there. So whenever there's a little bit of downtime to more do check-ins, show things with Aria, but I feel like more or less it's gonna be like B-roll or just inserting clips here and there rather than like live shots. we'll see how tomorrow goes, and I'll check in maybe in the morning. Good night, guys.